Live? Fuck yeah. Let me get this on silent. Oh no, my phone's gonna fall. There we go. Let's fix that. Bam! We're live. Happy New Year's Eve, good folks. Last day of 2017. Made sure to write show notes for this one, so I'm not just fucking jumping around and figuring out what to talk about here. And J. Coulter Artist, sup, homie? What's up to you, man? If you got to check the variety show, J. Coulter is actually the reason that little travel skit happened. He had commented when I did the new green screen test that he wanted to see a Wayne's World kind of thing, and right away, like I've always been a huge fan of Wayne's World. When I was a kid, I actually I used to do like the Foxy Lady dance with Garth at that scene. So I knew I had to do it. So that idea is credit to Mr. J. Coulter. So all the folks that like that one, thank him. Okay, let me get these show notes so I don't lose my spot. Bam. Can't believe it's New Year's Eve. Jesus Christ. Get that ready. Okay. So, what we're going to talk about quite a bit today. We're going to talk about quite a bit. Where's my eggnog? There we go. Bam. Damn, 3 people in here already. What's going on, hooligans? What's this I have stumbled upon? You, sir, have stumbled upon the last podcast for 2017, and I figured, let's do a live one. Let's send the year out with a live stream. So, that's what's up. Anyway, Loyalist City Photos. What's going on, man? Okay, so today, we're going to talk a little bit about New Year's Eve just because I need to get some thoughts out. I'm going to do a UFC 219 recap at the end. I'm going to save it for the end so I can say my byes to everyone else who's not into MMA. Understandable. Loyalist City, the hot water isn't working in the whole apartment building today. Great way to end the year. Fuck, man. That sucks. Well, hopefully they get that fixed soon. Like, damn. Shit. That super sucks. We're going to talk about the movie Bright, like just the universe of it. I have some thoughts. The variety show yesterday, I want to talk about a few things. We're going to get into book series that I had forgotten about. I read them when I was younger. Super, super dope books. The artwork for them is fucking awesome. So I want to throw that out there to the hooligans. Maybe we can like hunt these down together. And we're going to talk about like the year in review. I took some screenshots from like certain pages of the channel. Just certain things like that happened throughout 2017, you know what I mean? Whether it's certain videos that I forgot about and I want to kind of toss back out to the hooligans so you guys can go enjoy them or whatever. Or they were kind of, you know, like pretty big moments at least. Because I don't remember which video specifically I mentioned it in. This was one of them this year. This microphone was sent to me by Andrew Bauer. Hashtag Moist Mob. He's actually like, he works on a battle rap podcast that I've been a fan of for fucking years now. The Dirtbag Dan Show. Me and him were talking for a bit, and then I guess he was actually like a fan of the channel, or like, I don't want to say a fan, but like he watched the videos at least. And he hit me up, and like, you know what I mean? He sent me the mic, you know what I mean? It was fucking one of the coolest things that have happened really like over this journey, and one of the most like humbling things as well. That was just a beautiful thing for like somebody who doesn't really even like, they don't know me or anything, you know what I mean? And that goes out to all the hooligans too, you know what I mean? Like J. Coulter sent me like a bunch of free stuff, like the prints and stickers and everything. I actually have the samurai mask sticker on like the wall here on my little office thing. Actually, let me show this quick. Flip the camera around. So both of those were done by Mr. J. Coulter. That's my son's like thing from like kindergarten. But that and that from J. Coulter. tpublic.com/user/JCoulterArtist. Oh, let's get this situated again if we can. Fucked up, folks. There we go. Okay. I gotta get a new little stand or something. Loyalist City, pretty jealous of that green screen. Dude, you can make that shit. Honestly, all that is fucking those... Oh, no. All that is the fucking, like, big paper pieces. Like, whatever they're called. I don't know. I think I have one over there. Hold on. I'll go grab one. Yeah. It's just these pieces of paper, man. Like these big ass ones. Where is it? Yeah. Bam. Dollarama, dude. That's it. Construction paper from the dollar store. Exactly. I always thought construction paper was supposed to be like that different material, but either way, just this stuff. But yeah, man. We'll just toss that over there for now. Oh, by the way, hi, Chels. Thanks for jumping in. Hope you're having a good New Year's Eve. Okay, Loyalist City. Only time I've used those signs was as a kid at wrestling shows. Bristol board. No, it's not enough. Honestly, just go to Dollarama, dude. You'll see them. Like, it's just big pieces of fucking paper. But all that is just the green pieces of paper. Make sure it is like the neon green though, because you need it to be like very different from like your skin tone and everything. And then get some packing tape or whatever, dude. Like, hold on. See, you just got to be tricky, man. You just got to be like, you know what I'm saying? It was the same thing when it was over there. That's the same. Those are all the same pieces. And then for that side, I just got like the big roll of like moving tape kind of shit. Bam. You make sure you double side the tape, put some of it like underneath, make sure you overlap the sheets. You know what? Let's just go. Let's take a trip. Nobody be a dick and green screen some like weird shit behind me while I'm doing this. Okay, so yeah. See? You just got put the tape on, and then you double side it while you overlap some of it and just you hide the tape and everything, man. Yeah. Green screen DIY stream. Yeah. But yeah, no, dude, it's super easy. Like, you don't have to fucking break the bank, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, the accumulation, because you have to get quite a few of them, but it's kind of better than trying to figure out everything else. And, as you can see, that one, like, that exact same light is what's right here, too. That's all I use for the lighting, dude. If I ever need anything else, I have like a little I have like another little like desk lamp kind of thing that I can angle up and out for things. Let's try this side. And then I'll see what Chels wrote here. Can someone please green screen something behind them? Well, they'll have to wait because they can't unless they were someone screen recorded it. But either way. And yeah, you guys saw my colorful mats for my workout area. Figured out some color. But yeah, no, that's super easy to do, man. And when it was on that side, I just used like the little nails. I have more over there. It's just like the tiny little nails, and you just put them in the drywall or whatever. But yeah, super easy, dude. You just, I don't know. And then with Filmora, I don't know if Loyalist City, you're still messing with that program at all. They have the green screen function in there, and if you ever need to, like, I have no problem. We can Skype or fucking call each other or whatever, and I can walk you through anything on that Filmora program, dude. Like, that's the only program I use to edit my shit, so I figured it out. Dun, dun, dun. Whoops. Oh, I accidentally tapped something. Any motherfuckers talk shit, I know how to block y'all and put you in timeout. Sweet. Okay. Alright, dope. Yeah, man. Anytime, just hit me up. Where do we want to go? Where do you want to start? No, let's get the New Year's Eve thoughts out of the way. Okay, a lot of people have been hitting me up going like, oh, where are you going for New Year's? Not even asking like, what are you doing for New Year's? They're like, oh, where are you going for New Year's? My house. The last thing I want to do on New Year's Eve is go to a bar, okay? Excuse me, I don't really drink. Like, if I had to guess, I probably drink like once every like, I don't know, fucking maybe once every year. Like, I don't drink anymore. I don't like bars. I never really have. I went through like a period. I honestly, even my like bar stage, I went when I was like 21. Legal age in Canada is 19 for all the American viewers. But I went when I was like around 20, 21. I went probably for like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. And it just, I don't know, it wasn't my thing. I got pretty tired of it real quick. And I don't know, if I'm being honest, I probably only really went because I thought like that's what you do. 18 in some provinces, looking at you, Quebec. Fucking Anglais or North Service. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, that's not my scene. I also don't really drink anymore. I'd rather just chill here, man. Play board games with my kids and like play Nintendo Wii or PS3 or some shit with them. You know what I mean? Or if they're like doing their own thing, I'd rather spend my night like filming things or working on things. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just one of those things. Like, if I'm at a house party, my mind isn't at that house party. I'm still thinking about like filming scenes and doing like all this other shit. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. Like, my heart is in like creating things. So it's like, I don't know. I don't see the point in going to places or doing things that that I'm not going to really enjoy. You know what I mean? Because like it's not my thing, and it's just, I don't know. I'd rather be doing other shit. Yeah. And a lot of bars I can't smoke weed in. I like smoking weed, so I chill at home, smoke my weed and create and play with my kids and shit. Loyalist City. I want to see fireworks, but this city doesn't do them for New Year's. That kind of sucks, but at the same time, dude, like, I don't know. With Barrie, we do fireworks for fucking everything. So by the time the New Year's ones hit, I'm just like, cool, man. Like, I don't know. You just use fireworks for like every fucking holiday. What's the point of I don't know. You know what I mean? But for the photography side and all that, it's kind of cool, I guess. Chells, yeah, Manitoba is 18 as well. Strange how they're all different, and I feel you on that. I don't think I've ever gone out for New Year's. I did when I was younger. I just, not for me. You know what I mean? I'm 27 in like a fucking 40-year-old's body. But even that doesn't make sense, because I know some 40-year-olds who just never really left high school, you know? So I don't know. Yeah, but either way, New Year's Eve, everyone's got their thing. And I'm not saying that if you go to the bar or anything like that, you like, you know what I mean? I'm better than you or some shit. It's just, that's just not my thing. You know what I mean? It's just, that's it. But if any of the hooligans out there, if you're watching this or whatever, if that is your scene, just please be safe, okay? I just don't get caught up in egos and people trying to be tough. You know what I mean? I know sometimes drunk people, it's just, you don't even have to look at them or say anything. They're looking for a fight. Just walk away. Don't put yourself in any like shitty positions just because of somebody else's like stupidity. You know what I mean? Just, if you're going out tonight, please be safe. Don't drink and drive. I know people say that, and like, I don't want to sound like a parent, but I'm a parent. Don't drink and drive. Like, that shit's dumb as fuck. Please be safe. Polar ice dip would be cool. Man, it's winter. You could do that shit any day, like, you know what I mean? Do the Wim Hof breathing technique. Throw some ice cubes in your bathtub or something if you want. Or, like I said, just make sure you're safe and go to fucking a lake or the beach. Because that's what they do at Barrie. They just go to the beach and chip off, like, the ice to a certain point, and then you can, like, run back. So. Fucking delicious. Okay. So, yeah, that's my New Year's Eve thoughts. Be safe. Bars, not my thing. Same here or in the harbor or the river. Bam. Dope. Let's talk about these books real quick. Okay. So, when I was younger, I read these books called End World by David Robbins. Man, these are so fucking dope. It was set 100 years after like this apocalypse had happened. And like everybody sipping on that eggnog, Chels. Oh, always. Oh man, I just love me eggnog, and I'm all stocked up. So it's like End World takes place like 100 years after like this apocalypse happened. And people have their names from like movies and literature and whatever, because that's kind of like what you've grown up or whatever, like just like being able to, that's what you were exposed to in a way. So like Wild Bill Hickok, like the like sharpshooter cowboy guy, One guy who's like a really good fucking shooter is named Hickok. One guy who always like uses a fucking big ass knife and everything is named Blade. So yeah, it's kind of like that. Super fucking dope books. Like I remember reading a couple of them when I was younger, and it's just like the story of them are crazy. And because they actually like there's a whole like series of them, and it actually goes in order. Like it says on the cover, like the first one, if I remember, I might get this wrong. I think it's called the Fox Falls Run. I think so. Either way, you can Google it and it'll be like End World David Robbins, and you'll see like on the covers it's like number 3 Twin City Falls Run, number 2 Fox City Run Falls, whatever, like something like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm trying to find these books. I'm gonna check out some used bookstores and some thrift stores around here because I gotta do some thrift store shopping anyway for an upcoming project. I can't give it away yet, folks. But yeah, I don't know. If any of the hooligans out there ever stumble across them, just, I don't know. If you're able to pick them up for me, I have no problem reimbursing you. And just, yeah, we'll figure it out. You know what I mean? But I just, man, these books are too good. I obviously would like to find the first ones, like, to start it. But, yeah. End World, David Robbins. Super bueno. Forgot to, oops. Hate when my pen's already out and you click it and it goes back in. Okay, we talked about that. All right, the Bright universe, because this is going to be pretty quick. So the UFC, like they had like, I guess it's like an advertisement thing. Pick a PD Animations. Hi, sup? So the Bright universe. It's cool because the UFC, like, I guess they had like an advertisement like deal with them or whatever, and they actually did like this little short video on their channel about like an orc that did MMA and was like trying to get into the UFC and everything. I don't want to spoil the ending just in case any folks want to check it out. But it's actually, I think it's really dope because it adds to this like the universe of the movie Bright. I don't know if anyone's watched it yet. I think it's super dope. Will Smith, Joel Edgerton. It's basically like in LA, but like what if like elves and orcs and magic was like actually real in our world. So I don't know. I love it. But yeah, I don't know. It's cool that the UFC did that because for me, I know some people are like, oh, fucking sellouts, cash grabs. I don't know, whatever. For me, I kind of want to see them do a show. Because now, like, this UFC video for me, it adds to the universe. Like, I would love to see, like, a Netflix series. Maybe just, like, 10 episodes long or something like that. Like, 10 episodes a season, or, you know what I mean? Where it actually goes more in depth, like, with these gangs and, like, with these stories and everything. Because I don't know. There's so much in that fucking world now that I want to know about. And I just don't think, like, 2 movies, because they ordered a sequel, I just don't think 2 movies are going to cover it. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, though. Excuse me. Alright, let's get to this year in review. I took some screenshots of stuff on the channel. But 18. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Okay. So we actually started this year off with a podcast. So that's kind of cool that we started this year with a podcast and we're ending it. The first, like, that was Fuck a Title Show 21. And this is 60. That's fucking nuts. But we started out with There Is No Ugly. And with this, it was interesting because I've actually been thinking about this again recently. So, when it's kind of one of those things where, like, ugly is just, it's just this label that changes depending on who you ask. Like, what one person says is ugly is not what somebody else would say. You know what I mean? It's all just, okay, so ugly is more, it's not even a real thing. It's more of an idea that, like, that we have. You know what I mean? Because what's beautiful to one person may not be beautiful to the next person. What's ugly to one person it's, you know what I mean? It's the same thing. Like, and it's one of those things now, like, even in my life, when someone's like, oh, they're ugly, like, I'll ask people, like, why? Like, how are they ugly? Because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, what? How are you so bold as to say that, like, that person is when other people may not share? You know what I mean? So it's just, there's really no such thing as ugly. It's just an idea, like, in our minds. You know what I mean? And I know that sounds a little weird, but just, like, think about it. You know what I mean? You can't point to one thing and be like, oh, well, that's ugly. This is what ugly, this is what it means, or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. So, I don't know. Maybe it's one of the things. Take that into the new year. It's just, instead of, like, always thinking like something is one way and that's how it has to be, ask yourself, is this a real thing, or is this just like an idea that I'm trying to reinforce? You know? I don't know. Very interesting. Very interesting. Next page. Okay. What's on this page? Alien hand found. Okay, fuck a title show 22. If you want to see some weird shit about like something that was found back in January, like I don't know. I don't know if it's an alien hand. I don't know if it's like some ancient like humanoid hand. I don't know, but it's super cool. There's pictures in there and everything. I wish I could remember all the details now. I realized while I was doing this, like how many videos I've done and how much shit I've talked about, and it's just like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know. It's pretty intense. Like, it's all over the place. But either way, fuck a title show 22. Scientists found an alien hand. You might be able to even search it just up on my channel, like search them or whatever, and just put alien hand found. Either way, you can go to the fuck a title show playlist. All the stuff's in playlists. That's the one thing I was smart about this year. I was like, I'm gonna make playlists for all the things on the channel, and make sure like I like have them so it automatically goes there. I think the only ones I don't do is like the miscellaneous ones. You know what I mean? Like the morning coffees and stuff like that. Oh, bam! So this year, just to give you another idea, we hit 100 vlogs back in January, which I guess was kind of the like trail off from 2016. But this year alone, I've done over 100 vlogs because we also hit 200 vlogs. I think, what was it? 211 was on Friday. Like, Jesus Christ. So we hit 100 vlogs. That's pretty dope. Thank you to the Hooligan. I'm just going to say, I'm going to be saying thank you a lot throughout this whole thing. So just, you're going to have to deal with that. The self-defense 101 skit, a lot of people liked, or I shouldn't say a lot of people. See, I always fucking, this is the one thing I'm going to struggle with during this, is I feel weird, like, I don't know. I have this weird thing with acknowledging when people like my stuff, or like people think things are funny that I've done, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't want to come off like one of those fucking douchebags where it's like, oh yeah, I know, people really liked it, people thought it was funny. You know what I mean? It's just like, I don't know. Because like, I don't know, I'm super appreciative of all of that. And when, you know, the hooligans tell me they thought something was funny, like that's dope to me, because I'm like, awesome. Because it's not even the fact where it's like, oh cool, like they liked something I did. Like that is part of it. It's, you know, it is fucking a nerve-wracking thing sometimes. But it's also one of those things where I'm like, oh dope, they thought it was funny. I know while they were watching this, they were smiling or they were laughing. Like some positivity was brought to their day, you know what I mean? But either way, I don't mean to come off egotistical or sound like a douchebag through any of this, because I'm super appreciative and thankful of like the opportunity to do this, and the fact that people even fucking take the time to like fuck with this, you know what I mean? It's just, so now that we got that out of the way, the self-defense 101, coincidentally on Vlogs of Juvie 101. I don't know, maybe I'll bring it back and we'll do it in like a different way. But yeah, if you're looking for a funny little skit, go check that out. Vlogs of Juvie 101. Indoor hat, which has now been adopted by Mr. Crane. That started this year. I got to get a new one. See, I got to get one for like a proper one for Mr. Crane, and then my regular one to just like kick it in the house with. Yeah. Be excited to be wrong. Adopted that, like, you know, kind of philosophy back in February. I don't know. It's true. You know what I mean? We should be excited to be wrong instead of instead of like being so defensive and trying to like, get mad because somebody like has information that says contrary to what we believe. Like, you know what I mean? It's just fucking be excited. That's new knowledge. That's a new adventure you get to take. I don't know. That's all I'm saying, folks. Be excited to be wrong. The John Wick versus Denzel Washington and the Equalizer. That's a good conversation, and that's one that like people actually like. We still hit me up about, so that's cool. Maybe it's just a common thing though. Either way. Back in February, took a fucking turn left very sharply when I dropped on Saturday short shorts, and which is kind of weird that it's a Saturday short shorts because it's a short film. But The Beast, it was different from anything up until that point, at least. Now we've dived much more into like that side of like my creativity or my mind, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, back in February we dropped The Beast, and that was fucking that literally was thought of, written, and shot, edited all like in the same night. Like I had an idea that I wanted to do. I wrote the poem and just I was like, well, what am I like? Who am I going to get to be in this? And I was like, oh, fuck it. I'll do it. And just fucking went for it. You know what I mean? It's super weird. Like from like up until that point or whatever, it was definitely different from anything on the channel. Some folks didn't really fuck with it, I think. I don't know. But either way, it was exciting to me. I'm fucking proud of it. And some of the hooligans liked it and everything, so appreciate that. Oh, look at that. 5 dislikes and 5 likes. Cool. Dislikes and likes don't mean shit to me, but it's I guess it's cool. I don't know. Because these, I don't even know who clicks likes. I don't know who clicks dislikes. You know what I mean? When the hooligans hit me up and they're like, yo, I fucking loved this video. I loved this part of it. Or like, I loved this line in something. That's what's important to me. You know what I mean? So either way, let's do this. This is just a random one. Vlogs to Juvie 109. The outro is like a little song I did. That was kind of really like, if you go back now, that's basically like the first time, without even like meaning to, that's kind of like the first time we see Mr. Crane. It's a little quick thing at the end called For the Dead Man. So I don't know, it's kind of cool that like before like I really started doing this shit for Mr. Crane, he was kind of like, he was already hovering, you know what I mean? So I don't know, it was meant to be, which we're also going to get into that because he was part of this whole journey. Vlog with Juvie 125, that's called Electro Hand. I feel like I know what that means, but I've done so many weird intros and shit, I don't. It might be, that might be the one where I think like I had like the lightning powers going through like my hands and stuff, because it was like the first test that I was doing with it. So I don't know. Saturday short shorts again. Like I fucking titled this a short. But ghosts. That was like kind of part 2, I guess. I guess like part 3 because I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so like the way it kind of like worked in my mind for a while is like you could basically watch The Beast and Ghosts, and it feels like it's almost the same. Like they go together. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe like in a weird way, the Beast, because I was rocking the Mr. Crane hat. Like I don't know. Maybe it was like Mr. Crane was always gonna happen, and I just never fucking realized it. So like maybe like really when you go back, For the Dead Man, Beast, and Ghosts, it's fucking, those were like where the idea really started. And it, like I said, the Beast and Ghosts, when you kind of like when you watch them and listen to them, some people have said it kind of like it feels like it goes together. I definitely see that. So either way, that was dropped back in March. That was pretty cool. In May, we did the Mr. Crane teaser and the Mr. Crane trailer. That was fucking cool because that's like, wow, yeah. So Ghost was in March, and we didn't do a Mr. Crane like actual physical thing until May. I was building it up on Instagram and everything though, Which the other day I went through Instagram and scrolled all the way back. Oh, Loyalist City Photos. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. What did I miss? I have no idea because I don't know where you dipped off to. Like, dipped off at. I don't know. Talked about For the Dead Man, a weird little, like, outro I did where it's kind of like the idea of Mr. Crane really first started. Then we talked about Ghosts in March. I dropped that. The Beast, we did that. It's super, like, sharp left from anything at the channel at that time. And we figured out, well, I figured out kind of that, like, really, like, Mr. Crane was always going to happen. And I never realized it. Because if you go back and watch The Beast, you go back and watch that short little outro thing for the Dead Man, it all just, like, I don't know. It all just fucking kind of added to, like, this Mr. Crane idea that, like, ended up manifesting itself. So yeah, back in May we dropped the Mr. Crane teaser trailer. Now that you're all caught up, and that was, for me, that was a big thing too, because it was like fucking, I finally was getting it going. You know what I mean? I built it up on Instagram. This is where I was. I just spent like the one day scrolling all the way back to this shit to get all of the Instagram posts and little stories that I posted to like build up to Mr. Crane. So I'm going to be turning those into animated things on the channel this year too. Excuse me, because I don't know. Like I said, Mr. Crane's it's something that I can go in so many different directions with, and like, I don't know. It makes sense to take all of those stories that were like kind of building up to him and turn it into something to add to like his world. So yeah, Shaboopy. American Gods, that came out this year. If you haven't checked that show out, go check it out. My God, it's a fucking great show. Man, American Gods, one, it's a great book by Neil Gaiman. Two, amazing show. The way it's filmed, the way it's shot, oh man, like it's a cinematic experience for a show, folks. Like, and if you're a fan of cinematography, like the way things look in movies, the way things are shot, like visually, it's beautiful. It's mind-blowing. So we're into June. Vlogs of Juvie 152. 400 videos. Jesus fucking Christ. Stay Blessed Productions, Dean Wild, Jess, if you're around too, and Ducky, the Poochie Pooch. Sorry. Hooligan Squad, wishing you all the best for 2018. I'm wishing you the best, Dean Wild. We're going to see each other soon. I'm figuring that out, hopefully today, actually. Either way, I'll hit you up about it. So yeah, we hit 400 videos back in June. Pretty dope. June 14th, Feelin' Naughty. That's on Vlogs of Juvie 151. First time that Naughty Beats made his appearance. Well, his music made his appearance. For anyone that's interested, Vlogs of Juvie 150. I did like the Crow, fire it up kind of thing. Yeah, text me after, pick a day. Yeah, for sure. 163, we talked about Death Note a little bit. Oh, okay, so this is probably one of my favorite videos I've ever done. Back in July, if you go to the Phantom of the Opera unboxing plus Fact-O-Rama, I go into like not just the history of like the Phantom of the Opera, like as a character or whatever. I talk about Gaston Leroux, like the author of the original book. There's so many interesting things as far as he goes with writing the Phantom, with like even surrounding his death. You know what I mean? It's just fucking, oh my God, it's crazy. I've always been interested by it. I actually talked about it kind of recently. When was it? On Friday's vlog / life lessons, I talked about like the whole France trip that he took. But yeah, if you want to go check that out, go check it out. Phantom of the Opera unboxing plus Fact-O-Rama. Go learn yourself something, sucker. God damn. God damn. No, keep going. This is where he made his appearance, folks. July 8th. Mr. Crane, the introduction. But like, this was fucking so exhausting to do in like all of the best ways. It's just, man, I remember after I finished, once I filmed that last scene, and actually the last scene was all the Savage stuff, so I had like was all painted up and had like fucking paint all over me. And I needed a cigarette when I was done. Like I was so stoked that it was done. I felt like fucking, I just felt so like proud. Like it was fucking, it was like I just had a kid like born out of my own arm or something. That's so dumb. And yeah, I remember standing outside having a cigarette, still with all the Savage face paint on, and just like my beard's all painted white, everything just, oh my God. It was funny watching the neighbors walk by and I just didn't even care. You know what I mean? I didn't have the energy to care. I just fucking, like, the Mr. Crane introduction was so cool to do. It's weird too, because like the way when I look back on it, I feel like I worked on like something else. Like I worked on somebody else's project. You know what I mean? Just because like I don't know, it was so cool to fucking be a part of that weird like that journey, and it was so cool to fucking do that. You know what I mean? Like shoot my first thing, kind of do some acting. It's just I don't know. It was so fucking crazy, and even like the Hooligan support, the excitement for it. You know what I mean? It was just it's to this day, when I look back, I think this Mr. Crane journey has been like one of the fucking coolest things that like I've ever gotten to experience. It's pretty crazy. Let me get that. Chels, it's pretty awesome that you're doing what you love. Hey, it's you know what I mean. Everybody can do what they love. You just gotta add it to your everyday life, or even just as much as you can in your life. You know what I mean? Whether it starts as a hobby or whether it starts as a hobby and you end up making money from it, or it always just stays a hobby because you love to do it. You know what I mean? Just do something you love. You know, you should. But yeah, I don't know. The Mr. Crane stuff is so fucking really, really cool. And like I said, when you look back, it's kind of weird where it's like how like he's been like hovering over this channel for a while, and I guess like I didn't even realize it. So that's kind of cool. Vlogs with Juvie 158, Higher State. I rapped over Naughty Beats instrumental. Where are we? August, I dropped a little Joker Fett thing. My plan for dropping his short film got fucking sidelined, but that's okay because we're gonna do something better. It gives me more time to build something up for him. But either way, if you want to go see a little thing of him, he's there. What else? Yeah, fuck it. That's it. Bam. Eastwatch recap. Yeah, I did a lot of Game of Thrones stuff. Oh, August. Also, I dropped a little video called Lullaby. It was just honestly for fun, just to do something different. It's a music track and just some like kind of like outdoor shots and everything. But either way, if you want to check it out, go check it out. Lullaby. October. Damn, see, we're almost done. Kind of taking us a bit, though. My bad. Fuck a title show 50. So that's kind of cool. Which is honestly, okay. Even for hitting 50 podcasts, like that, it's different. Because, like, there was a time I wasn't even sure if I was going to keep the podcast on the channel. I wasn't sure if people were even listening to it. I didn't even know if, like, people, like, really fucked with it. Some podcasts, you know what I mean, I'd put them up and for days on end there'd be like no views, no listens. I was like, god damn, like maybe I should just cut this out. But then like I don't know, I don't know if they caught on or whatever it was. But it's just fucking yeah. I don't know. Well, I guess I was unsure if I was gonna keep them, and then like a lot of the hooligans kind of reached out and said like, if you want to keep doing them, just keep doing them, you know. Don't worry about it. Like if people want to listen to them, they'll check them out. And then I guess that's just kind of what I kept doing. And then the hooligans checked them out, and fucking people have sent me shots of them like driving to work, and they have the Fuck a Title Show playing on their stereo, like in their car. You know what I mean? It's just that's so cool. I don't know, because you see shit like that. Like for a long time I've seen shit like that for like Joe Rogan's podcast or something like that. And to like be on the other side of that, it was just like it's a very humbling experience. So that's cool. All right, November. So this stuff's pretty recent. You know what I mean? Well, November 8th, Jay Coulter. He was awesome enough to do the fucking Hooligan Squad shirts on my birthday too. So that's fucking huge. Thanks to him again. tpublic.com/user/ Jay Coulter artist. the original Hooligan Squad design. Also, some other badass fucking designs, folks. And what? You don't have to just get them on shirts. You can get stickers on? What? Phone cases? Tote bags? Oh, shit. Links in description as always. Nice little plug there for him. What else is on that page? Oh, November 15th, we hit 200 vlogs. So that's fucking crazy. Especially going over this year in review. Like, man, it's just crazy. Because, like, fucking, especially when I, like, the vlogs where it's like, you know what I mean? Like, the intros are always different. The outros are different. Like, I try not to do the same thing. You know what I mean? It's just fucking, especially when when I do, like, the creative little skits and everything. Like, I think of that shit and I just do it and edit it, like, all that day. Like, I never fucking pre-plan anything. Like, I probably should start. Well, show notes. Bam. Pre-planning. Delicious. Okay. Oh, also, because, we'll wait. We'll wait. Oh, also, Michonne unboxing for the 2 pets and everything, the black and gray ones. So that's fun. October 28th, dropped followers. Well, for the Patreons, it was the follower. It was that. I think it dropped Halloween for the rest of the folks. I don't know. Either way. Followers. A Saw fan short. Yeah, that was fucking super fun to do. Again, like, that was super fun, especially like sitting in my standing in my backyard with the fucking Saw pig mask. Again, neighbors walking their dogs, and that's all they see is me in like a black hoodie, a fucking pig mask, and black gloves. Like, I don't know, it's always fun to do. And I was also super proud of like the way that story came out. Also, somebody said, why didn't I, like, to get out of it, why didn't I just take that one chain and slip it over my shoulder? Because, like, I could have just slipped down. Well, good folks, even when you look at the behind-the-scenes stuff for the Saw movies, there's always these loopholes that you don't catch while you're watching the movie. So with this, if I just took that one chain and tried to just, like, put my arm out from it, it actually would have basically crossed over the one in my back, and I would have, the chain, would have, instead of just being around my neck, it would have actually tightened around my stomach and around my neck at the same time. So it actually would have, like, made everything, like, worse for me in my, like, whole panic of everything. So yeah, I don't know, just cool little detail in there. October 24th, Cam's speech, I See Demons, little mini music video for him. Oh, and October 24th also was a mail call with Juvie. That was with Ed James. He sent me the Pop Funko Joker Fett. Super dope. Excuse me. December 1st, so this month, dropped a new little music thing called Like a Fool. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out. I don't know. It was super dope because it's kind of more, it's not really just like a straight up rap thing. It's kind of like a rap and poetry piece. So if you're a fan of the poetry stuff, you'll probably like this one. Stay Blessed Productions. Good tune. Thank you. Appreciate that a lot. Also, oh, sorry, we were going this way. I was reading from top to bottom. Oh, well, what can you do? December, we dropped Like a Fool. End of November, dropped Fear. Oh, good. I loved that one. That was a fun one to film too. Because it was just, I don't know, it was just me having fun and just fucking being in the moment and filming like other things, not having to worry about like acting and whatever else. And if my beard's all neat for the scene, you know what I mean? Vlogs of Juvie 204, talked about the Infinity War trailer, and there's that little Flat Earth skit. So yeah, you're going to check that out. And that's it. Year of review. Done. Oh, and fucking, because I forgot to screenshot it. Fucked up. We also hit 100 life lessons this year, so that's pretty fucking dope. Back in April, we hit 100 life lessons. Super dope. So cool, guys. So cool. But yeah. So that's the year in review done. Jesus Christ, we did a lot this year, folks. Short films galore. Goodness. How many did I drop this year? The Beast, Ghosts, Mr. Crane, Saw, or Followers, whatever, and Fear. 5 short films in a year. Huh. I could do more next year. We'll see. Did you feel, man, that's good. What? Yeah, Beast, Ghosts, Mr. Crane, Followers, and Fear. I feel like I'm missing one, but I don't think I am. No, because One Bad Day was the previous year. Damn. I could definitely do more next year. We'll see. Okay, so let's go into the variety show. Okay, so one, thank you for everyone who checked that out. Second, thank you to everyone who hit me up and they, like, you know what I mean, let me know like what part they thought was like funny, or like what part was their favorite, whatever it was. All that's super appreciated. This is how all that came about, because I've been asked a couple times. I didn't know what I wanted to do for Saturday Short Shorts, and on Friday, probably like Friday night, I was smoking my nighttime herbal herbs, and I was like, man, it'd be cool to do a variety show one day, where like it's just different, like it's not like one specific thing, you know what I mean? It's just like I can do fucking a Game of Thrones skit. Literally, it all started like because I wanted to do this Game of Thrones skit, because like I don't know, I just thought that would be super funny, because like during the green screen one, when I looked back at the footage when I was while I was editing that footage, I was like, man, this would be funny to do like a Game of Thrones skit where like I'm able to, like, you know what I mean, like edit certain people's like quick reactions or whatever parts in there. And then Jay Coulter commented after it was uploaded about the Wayne's World thing. So I was like, man, like I just want to, like, it'd be cool to fucking do something, like just a bunch of random skits and whatever all thrown together one day. And then, yeah, I didn't write any scripts. I didn't plan out what I was going to fucking say, anything, and just went with it. Even like the conversations like between me and that fucking surfer dude jackass telling me to do the candy cane. Who the fuck was he anyway? Either way. But the conversation's there, and then with me and the narrator, Donnie, it's just fucking none of that's like I don't even think any of that out, and maybe I should, because I'll sit here and it's like you'd think I was talking to a ghost, because I'll only do one side of the conversation. So like I'll be typing or whatever, and I'll just like improv one side of the conversation and leave gaps and do like reactions as if somebody was saying something. And then I kind of I remember the conversation. I keep the idea in my head, and then just kind of do the exact same thing for the opposite side of the of the talk or whatever. I just feel like I said conversation way too many times. But yeah, I just fucking, even with the Game of Thrones and like all the travel stuff, like that was all just improv. And if you're not familiar, like improv is literally like freestyling or whatever. It's just you're saying what comes to you in that fucking moment, basically. I'm sure some people are gonna fucking have something to say about something during the travel stuff, but whatever. I thought that shit was funny. But yeah, it was everything just fucking, I don't know. Like, I find like if I try to like stick to one fucking thing and this is how it has to be or whatever, I get too stressed out. And especially if I'm doing like, if you want to call them comedy skits, like whatever, especially when I'm doing stuff like that, like I don't know. I have more fun, and I feel like you get better things when you're going off the cuff. Like you have the idea, you know what I mean? But then you expand on that idea through your conversations, through your actions, whatever it is. I don't know. I just feel like it's just, I don't know. It's more fun that way, and I have a lot of fun doing like that. So yeah, I don't know. The variety show yesterday, there was just fucking, I don't know. Again, I know I said it a lot, but like that was a lot of fun. You know what I mean? Like I've never done anything like that on the channel. Like I've done like little skits here and there, but never like done like a whole thing like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. A lot of people would hit me up about the travel skit. My favorite thing on that was the Game of Thrones one, but I'm also a big Game of Thrones fan, so like maybe I'm biased in that. I don't know. I thought it was funny, and maybe it's because like, you know, the reactions that I was able to get. You know what I mean? Like, they're so out of context to what like the original scene is, but I feel like they worked so well. I don't know. I had a lot of fun, and if that was somebody else's thing, like I don't know. I'd think it was like such a creative thing to do. You know what I mean? So the Game of Thrones thing out of the variety show, that was my favorite little segment from it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the folks, we'll see how the folks marinate on it. Because if the hooligans end up wanting, more stuff like that, I have no problem doing that. You know what I mean? It gives me something else to do, and it's just, I get to have a lot of fun doing it. So, might as well. Might as well. Forgot my damn napkin. I'm always paranoid about getting stuff in my moustache. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. If you checked out the variety show, thank you very much. Mucho, mucho appreciated. If you haven't yet, go check it out. It's a bunch of silly things. The only serious thing I did like the quick MMA picks, and then yeah. Other than that, we're good. Like it's fucking, I don't know. I thought it was fun. Loyalist City photography and media. I'm gonna stick with photos, but yeah, I don't know. Loyalist City Photography and Media. Loved the variety show. Super funny. Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. Mucho, mucho much. I'm glad, because the thing is, like, when you break it down and you just look at it. Oh, sorry. The media part was in case if I start doing videos on YouTube. Fair enough. Fair enough. And really, like, photography and media go hand in hand, because, like, the photography can be used for social media, whatever it is. So yeah, either way, with the whole variety show and with like any of this, like any of the like the silly stuff or the fucking, even the short films like The Beast or Mr. Crane, whatever. Like, that's me doing weird shit in my house. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking to myself here, and like I'm acting like I'm in Game of Thrones, or you know what I mean? I'm in like 1800s England or some shit, and fucking something is like haunting me. It's just like, I don't know. When you look at that shit, like I'm doing weird shit in my house and then putting it on the internet. Like, and the fact that there's folks out there that fucking actually like it or get something from it or whatever it is, it's fucking, I don't know. It's so, I don't know. It's super humbling. You know what I mean? It's fucking, I don't know. There's not enough positive words for me to describe it all, to be honest. It's humbling. It's inspiring. It's fucking uplifting. It's everything. I don't know. It all means the fucking world to me. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm glad the folks out there liked the variety show. We'll probably do more. We'll see how it happens. We'll see, like, let the hooligans marinate on it for a bit. And, yeah. You know what? I'm just going to do like a super quick UFC 219 recap. And if anyone out there wants to join me like for a discussion after, just hit me up personally. I feel like this is kind of, I don't know. We've had a certain energy here, and I don't want to throw it off by like going super in depth with MMA. So all I'll say is, one, Cyborg scares the fucking shit out of me. Tony Khabib is the only fight to make. Bam. If anybody wants to elaborate on those with me, hit me up personally and we'll discuss it. Hold on. Not yet. Bam. This concludes the last video ever. This concludes the year, folks. We started the year with a podcast. No such thing as ugly. We're ending it. And I want to remind folks, there's no such thing as ugly. Go into the new year Be excited to be wrong. Be ready to take adventures. Be ready to find new knowledge, experience new love, you know, just fucking abandon old thoughts that you like maybe holding you back. And just take a couple days and just go experience something. Go experience nature. Go experience companionship. Go just whatever it is. 2018, I want people to just experience as much love and positivity as they can. And I don't care how corny that sounds to anybody. I really don't. Because why should it? You know what I mean? Why should it be wrong to wish love and positivity for folks? That I feel like that it'll make the world of a difference. You know what I mean? If you do photography, take photos every day. If you feel like you're taking this like the same exact photos all the time, try something different with the way you edit them, or get different angles on things. Don't be afraid to get up close and do a couple shots getting the details of this. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. Go into 2018 with a new mindset, with a new readiness to, you know, conquer things, to experience things. Let yourself experience things. You know what I mean? If 2017 you were that person who was like, you know, you joked around or whatever it is about like, you know, being emotionless or whatever it is, or why not let yourself experience love? Why not let yourself experience happiness? You know? Because I want that for the hooligans. You know what I mean? I hope you folks get the opportunities to. And that love might not be romantic. It could be the love of a good friend. It could be the love of family. But let yourself experience that. Let yourself dwell in that. Because there's some folks that don't get to. So, 2018, there's no such thing as ugly. Be excited to be wrong. Take adventures. Experience new things. And I'll be here through the entire year to enjoy the journey with you. Chels, all that right back at you. All that back at you. Bam, bam, bam. Threw it back at you. Now what? Stay Blessed Productions. You beautiful soul. Great words of wisdom. Appreciate that. But I don't know. I am probably far from a beautiful soul. Either way. Mucho, mucho love, hooligans. Happy New Year. Be safe tonight. Please, if you're going out, please don't drink and drive. If you're having drinks at home, put the keys away in the cupboard. Enjoy those drinks at home. You know what I mean? Just be safe. Mucho, mucho love, hooligans. I can't thank you enough for everything this year. Chels, you have an amazing soul. Don't forget it. My goodness. Just stop. Either way, just thank you. And again, just fucking thank you to everybody for everything this year. You have given me the coolest fucking outlet, the coolest, like anything, this whole journey. It's been one of the fucking most amazing things I've ever done in my life. It saved my life, you know? And that's because of the hooligans out there. You know, you had my backs in those dark times and everything. I raised my iron brew to you, sir. Oh, stay blessed. We got to get some iron brew when I come up. I promise. We're going to do some fanny bombs. We have to. You have to experience the fanny bombs at least once in your life. But this channel, you know what I mean? This outlet that I've been able to fucking be silly, be serious, be weird, do music, short films, actually start doing short films, start acting. It's all because of the hooligans. It's all because of you folks always having my back, always supporting these shenanigans and everything. And like I said, it saved my life. Okay, like I won't say anything other than that. So thank you. This year has just this year has been fucking amazing for me. This journey of the channel has been amazing. I can't thank any of you enough. I honestly can't. The words do not exist in the human language. So all I will say is to my quiet kids, my freaks, my weirdos, for the love of everybody, keep being weird. I know that's the life lessons thing, but it's important. I love all the freaks and weirdos and quiet kids out there. Mucho love, folks. Awkward outro as I press the buttons. It ruins this beautiful moment. Consider yourself at home.